Just when you think the Wano Kingdom arc is done introducing new characters, boom, all of a sudden, there's a bunch of damn ninja. Lots of ground to cover in this chapter of the One Piece manga series, so let's jump in. There were some amazing things going on in this chapter, guys. 3 big things in particular, so let's go ahead and break them all down. So the last chapter of the series ended with Sanji getting ready to battle against Page 1, the Spinosaurus Man. And the big reveal is that he's actually going to use the power of Germa 66's technology to transform just like them. Their battle armor, Sanji's actually going to use it for the very first time, and his big transformation sequence was absolutely worth it. And I thought it was going to be a yellow costume to reflect his actual color, but no, it's actually black. He is like a black stealth warrior, and it has this really unique ability where it allows him to basically turn invisible, but not in the traditional sense. Essentially, there's like this mirror in front of him at all times, which is constantly a reflection of actually what's behind him. So even when you're looking at him, in a way, it's almost like you're looking directly through him. This allows him to always approach his enemies from just about any vantage point. But of course, Sanji thinks that he's just going to be able to use this to spy on women. This is a great callback to his battle with Absalom, who had the unique power of being able to become invisible, something that Sanji has always wanted, and now he's officially been gifted with it, with the power of this black stealth suit. Also, just the overall design of it is awesome, very reminiscent of the other people from Germa 66, but I love that he's got this really badass ninja mask, and he's even wearing glasses, and even his hair gets a lot more spikier, almost making him look like a completely different character in many senses, but it only manages to heighten all of his abilities, and watching him battle against this dude who's half man, half Spinosaurus is just awesome and ridiculous in the best ways possible. He makes a fool out of Page 1 initially, knocking his giant dinosaur form around until he decides to transform into half human, half Spinosaurus, where he becomes a little bulkier and a little smaller all at the same time. Really, this is just the beginning of this battle, and I cannot wait to see more of it. It was just awesome and one of the best parts about this chapter. That could have been the whole chapter right there, and honestly, I would have been satisfied. Watching Sanji transform into a technology ninja and kicking the shit out of dinosaurs, who doesn't love that shit? But no, there's more in the middle. We get to see that Robin is still sneaking around Orochi's place when suddenly she's confronted by this group of ninja who are known as the Oniwaban. And they're essentially like the personal guards of Orochi, and there's a ton of them. And they're all insane, and they have the craziest designs that I've seen from the series. Some of them are giant, some of them are small, some of them are horrifying, some of them are cute. And the fact that they were able to get the slip on Nico Robin so quietly and so stealthily was honestly one of the coolest damn things about this chapter. I could honestly just talk about these guys for days. Like I said, I think their designs are what truly sell it, and even their leader has a crazy design. This dude who has an impossibly large head, it's crazy. Honestly, I think that Oda is having the best time of his life actually, like, drawing this arc right here. He's able to just pay homage to everything that is crazy and ridiculous about Japanese culture, and you can tell that, like, this is his chance to just sort of, like, splurge on all of that. I will say that it is a little overwhelming considering that they just keep introducing so many new characters at a rapid pace, but I love all of them. Their designs are just so insane. Like I said, some of these ninja characters are so big, there's no way that they should be able to sneak around this much. Again, one of the themes of this arc is how a lot of the characters are just like sort of extreme caricatures or exaggerations of things in Japanese culture, and the ninja of One Piece are unlike any anime ninja that I've ever seen. They are just so goofy, disproportionate, and over the top in every way possible. We've seen it from the guys who are on Luffy's side, and even more so with these characters, the Oniwaban. They are awesome. Cannot wait to see more of them, and I cannot wait to see who they're going to be pairing up and battling against. Hopefully they're not going to be completely wasted like a lot of the other side characters from the last arc of the series, the Whole Cake Island arc. Big Mom had a really big family, and they all looked really insane, but only a handful of them really got to do anything awesome, and I really hope that none of these characters are going to be wasted. And that brings us to the very end of the chapter, which has another very shocking scene, where we get to see that Chopper and all of his brand new friends have actually discovered Big Mom has washed ashore on the island. Now, what's most interesting here is that they don't really know who this is, but when Big Mom finally wakes up, it seems like she's come down with a case of amnesia. She doesn't remember anything. Now, this is going to go one of two ways. One, Big Mom is actually going to end up becoming an ally of Luffy and his crew due to the fact that she has amnesia. Or two, she's just going to get her memory back and it's going to cause all sorts of chaos in the kingdom. I don't know where they're going to hide this hulking woman, and it's only a matter of time before her hunger drives her insane. Maybe her having amnesia will literally transform her into a different character, but once those hunger pangs come back, you better get the fuck out of the way. So what's the rundown on this chapter of One Piece? Probably one of my favorite chapters in a long time. I mean, the way the last one ended with Sanji getting ready to transform honestly had me a little scared because I just thought this was going to be a really stupid looking thing, but I love the look of his costume, and it adds something even more unique for Sanji, and I hope we get to see more of it in the future. The implication is that he doesn't fully like the design of it, and he might have Frankie and Usopp do some changes to the suit, but if it were up to me, I'd leave it the way it is. I love the black color scheme, and I absolutely love the whole ninja mask and glasses, man. It just looks great. And just the surrealness of watching him fight against Page One, who's half man, half Spinosaurus, I really think is worth the price of admission for this chapter. It just absolutely worked on every level and just looks so awesome watching these two characters fight. Page One, though, doesn't look like he's going to be out of it just yet. When he actually transforms into his more smaller form, I have a feeling this is him basically compressing all of his power and being able to control it just a little bit more. And it's also going to make him much smaller of a target, and he seems to have a lot of confidence in his ability to take down Sanji and all of his friends. As I mentioned, the Oniwaban are one of the biggest surprises of this chapter. I didn't expect them to introduce another, fucking 10 or more characters, and they did. And they all look awesome. And the fact that they're all ninja as well, leads me to believe that the fights with them are going to be very creative, maybe some of the best that we've seen from the series. So far, I have to say that the Wano Kingdom is truly living up to the hype. The creator of the series himself has said that this is going to be on an even grander scale than the big final battle we saw before the time skip of One Piece, so I have a lot of really high hopes for this series. I think by introducing so many characters, though, it shows that they are going to be taking their time with this arc by introducing each of them and expanding upon them in some sort of great way. Otherwise, how are we even going to care about them? There's still so many other things that they didn't even get to in this chapter. This was just a small sampling of the amazingness that is the Wano Kingdom arc, and I'm really, really loving it. So, I'm going to give this chapter a 5 out of 5. I loved it. It was just such a great read. It had some amazing artwork. The battle with Sanji and Page One is one of my favorite parts of this arc so far, and the Oniwaban. The Oni-freaking-Waban! I loved these guys so much. I don't know if I'm able to choose a favorite member of the group yet, especially because all of them haven't been fully revealed, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. If any of you guys had a favorite one, tell me who they are in the comment section below and what you hope to see from this brand new ninja group. And Big Mom, what's the deal with her? What is she gonna do? What's with her amnesia? Let's talk about all this in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching this review. I'll see you all next time, and as always, stay down, baby.